My name is Jess and welcome to the Storyteller Fox. Come along and listen to read aloud books, be it for bedtime, story time, or simply to read along.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Storyteller Fox. Are you ready for some story time?
Come along and listen to read aloud books, be it for bedtime, story time, or simply to read along.
Have you ever had a fish pet? And have you ever wondered whether that fish pet would grow bigger and bigger? Well, in this book, I can read it all by myself, beginner book. From the Dr. Seuss series, there is actually a fish that grows bigger and bigger. And let's see where he would end up in. It's A Fish Out of Water by Helen Palmer, illustrated by P.D. Eastman. A Fish Out of Water by Helen Palmer, illustrated by P.D. Eastman. This little fish, I said to Mr. Carp, I want him, I like him, and he likes me. I will call him Otto. Very well, said Mr. Carp. Now I will tell you how to feed him. Then Mr. Carp told me, when you feed a fish, never feed him a lot, so much, said no more, never more than a spot, or something may happen, you never know what. Then I took Otto home. I gave him some food. I did not give him much, just one little spot. But this did not make Otto happy. He wanted more food. He had to have more. Poor Otto, he just had to have more. I knew what Mr. Carp had told me. Never feed him a lot, never more than a spot. Or something may happen, you never know what. But I gave Otto all the food in the box. Then something did happen. My little Otto began to grow. I saw him grow. I saw him grow and grow. Soon he was too big for this little fish bowl. There was just one thing to do. I put Otto into the flower bowl. There, Otto, I said, this will hold you. But no, the flower bowl did not hold him. Otto went right on growing. This was not funny at all. His tail was growing right out of the top. I grabbed the flower bowl. I ran with it. Otto, I said, I know just where to put you, then you will be all right. I put him in a big pan, but Otto was not all right. I saw him grow some more. Very soon he was too big for the pan. I put him in pan after pan. He was growing so fast. Poor Otto, my poor little fish. Oh, why did I feed him so much? Otto, I said, stop growing, please. But Otto could not stop growing. He was growing all the time. Very soon, I ran out of pans. Otto had to have water. There was just one thing to do. I did it. I grabbed him. I grabbed him by the tail. I ran with him up to the bath. The big bath. The bath is big. It can hold lots of water. At last, there, Otto, I said. This bath holds my father. This bath holds my mother. so it will hold you. But the bath did not hold him at all. He went right on growing. "Oh, Otto," I said, "what can I do now?" Then, crash, the door went down. Crash, Otto went down. I went down too. Oh, what a ride. Down went the water into the cellar, and down went Otto too. I had to do something fast. I grabbed the phone. I called a policeman. "Help! Help!" I said. "I fed my fish too much. Mr. Carp told me not to, but I did." "What?" said the policeman. "Mr. Carp told you not to, but you did. Too bad. I will come at once." The policeman came. "My fish went that way," I said. "He is down in the cellar." The policeman ran down with me. "What a fish!" he said. "He is much too big to keep in a cellar. We will have to get him out." We had to work and work to get Otto out. Poor Otto. Oh, why did I feed him too much? Mr. Carp told me something would happen, and it did. It did. Now we had Otto out of the cellar, but now Otto had no water at all. "A fish has to have water," I said to the policeman. "We must take him to water. Get help. Call for help on the radio." The policeman called on the radio. He called for the fireman. "Help, help," he said. "A boy has fed a fish too much. A boy has fed a fish too much. We will come at once." The fireman came. They all helped to get Otto up. "But where can we take him?" I asked. "Uptown? Downtown?" "To the pool," yelled the fireman. "To the pool," I yelled. "And please hurry." They did hurry. The fire engine with Otto came right up to the pool. The fireman yelled, "Everyone, get out of the pool! The fish is going in!" Down into the pool went Otto, into the pool with a big, big splash. Now I was happy. Now, at last, my Otto had water. Lots of water. This big pool was just the thing. This big pool would hold him. But Otto went right on growing, and no one wanted Otto in the pool. They did not like Otto at all. "You take that fish out of here," they yelled. There was just one thing to do. I did it. I ran to the phone. I called Mr. Carp. Please, please help me, I said. I fed Otto too much. Oh dear, said Mr. Carp. So you fed him too much? I knew you would. I always say don't, but you boys always do. Yes, I will come. Then Mr. Carp came. He had a black box in his hand. He had a lot of other things too. What are you going to do, Mr. Carp? I asked him. But Mr. Carp said nothing. He just went right up to the pool. He took his black box with him and all the other things too. Splash! Mr. Carp jumped into the pool. Splash! Now Otto went down too. All I could see was his tail. I could not see Mr. Carp at all. What was going on down there? What were they doing down in there in the water? Now I could see nothing. Not Otto, not Mr. Carp, nothing at all. Would I see my Otto again? Would I see Mr. Carp again? Mr. Carp! Mr. Carp! I yelled. What are you doing? Are you all right? Then up jumped Mr. Carp. In his hand was a little fishbowl. In the bowl was my Otto. Mr. Carp had made him little again. Don't ask me how I did it, he said, but here is your fish. And from now on, said Mr. Carp, please don't feed him too much. Just so much and no more. Now that is what I always do. Now I feed Otto so much and no more. Never more than a spot or something may happen. And now I know what.
Baby Shark, Adventure Down Under. Baby shark, doot 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 doot. Baby shark, doot 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 doot. Baby shark, doot 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 doot. Baby shark. Pygmy shark, that's the conservation status is least concern. Its size, this tiny shark is only about 20 centimeters long. In fact, one of the smallest sharks in the ocean. Baby shark. Funny shark, doot 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 doot. Funny shark, doot 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 doot. Funny shark, doot 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 doot. Funny shark. Great hammerhead shark. Conservation status, critically endangered. Size, up to 6 meters. Fact, has a wide, flat head which allows it to see better. Scary shark, doot 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 doot. Scary shark, doot 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 doot. Scary shark, doot 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 doot. Scary shark. great white shark, conservation status vulnerable, size up to 6 meters, fact, has over 300 teeth. What a smile! Silly shark, doot 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 doot. Silly shark, doot 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 doot. Silly shark, doot 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 doot. Silly shark. Grey nurse shark, conservation status endangered, size up to 3.2 meters, fact, loses lots of teeth, often one tooth every 2 weeks. Reef shark, doot 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 doot. Reef shark, doot 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 doot. Reef shark, doot 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 doot. Reef shark. Black tip reef shark, conservation status threatened, size up to 1.4 meters, fact, has plenty tips on its fins and prefers shallow water. Big shark, doot 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 doot. Big shark, doot 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 doot. Big shark, doot 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 doot. Big shark. Whale shark, conservation status it's vulnerable, size up to 14 meters, fact, the world's largest fish, can open its mouth a meter wide. Stripy shark, doot 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 doot. Stripy shark, doot 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 doot. Stripy shark, doot 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 doot. Stripy shark. Stripy shark, doot 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 doot. Stripy shark, doot 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 doot. Stripy shark, doot 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 doot. Stripy shark. Zebra shark, conservation status vulnerable, size up to 2.4 meters, fact, has dark brown and white bars across its body. Happy shark, doot 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 doot. Happy shark, doot 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 doot. Happy shark, doot 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 doot. Happy shark. Tasseled wobbegong, its conservation status threatened, size is up to 4 meters, fact, amazing pattern on its exterior for camouflage. Speedy shark, doot 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 doot. Speedy shark, doot 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 doot. Speedy shark, doot 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 doot. Speedy shark. Short fin mako, conservation status endangered, size up to 3.5 meters, fact, one of the fastest swimmers in the ocean. The word mako comes from Maori language. Let's swim, doot 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 doot. Let's swim, doot 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 doot. Let's swim, doot 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 doot. Let's swim. Port Jackson, conservation status least concern, size up to 1.65 meters, fact, this shark feeds at night and can dive to depths of 275 meters. Sleepy shark, doot 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 doot. Sleepy shark, doot 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 doot. Sleepy shark, doot 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 doot. Sleepy shark.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Storyteller Fox. Are you ready for some story time? Perhaps you're ready for bedtime, so you can enjoy some bedtime stories, or just relaxing for bedtime, or even to listen to stories. Well, come and join us at the Storyteller Fox. Today we have a book called Bubble Trouble. I wonder what it's about. This book is by Oakley Graham and Jenny Poe. You can see there's lots of bubbles, big bubbles and small bubbles, and bubbles high up in the sky. And there's also a little boy inside the bubble. What do you think has happened to him? And it looks like the bubble is traveling all from a small window, traveling out into the air. Let's see what this story is about. Bubble Trouble by Oakley Graham and Jenny Poe. Buddy loves bath time, and what he loves most about bath time is bubbles. Yes, bubbles. But the bubbles never last long enough for Buddy. One day, Buddy decided to add some extra bubble bath when his mum wasn't looking. He couldn't wait to get into the bath and play with the bubbles until his feet and fingers went wrinkly. As the bubbles began to form under the tap, Buddy giggled. The bubbles that were filling the bath weren't like ordinary bubbles. They were enormous. The bubbles got bigger and bigger and bigger. Soon the bubbles filled the bathtub and then the bathroom. And then the landing, and then the entire house and garden. Buddy was busy thinking what to do next when he felt a strange floaty feeling in his tummy. There were too many bubbles to see, but Buddy felt as if he was riding on a roller coaster at a fun fair. When the bubbles finally cleared, Buddy discovered that he wasn't in the bathroom anymore. He was floating along the street, trapped inside an enormous bubble. Look at him, he's inside the bubble. Floating in the air. At first, Buddy was a little bit scared, but soon he began to enjoy the floaty feeling. Buddy floated over big cities and wild oceans. He soared across dry deserts and bounced over enormous sand dunes. He whooshed over noisy jungles, waving to the monkeys down below, and soared high above giant mountains. The people that Buddy floated past could not believe their eyes. Floating around the world in a bubble was lots of fun. But there was a problem. Buddy was getting hungry, very hungry indeed. Buddy had to find a way to get home. How do you think he's going to get home? Do you think he's ever going to find his way home? Let's see. Then Buddy had a brilliant idea. He started to use his arms and legs to steer the giant bubble, just like his hamster steered its ball back at home. The bubble travelled back over giant mountains, over noisy jungles, across dry deserts, and over wild oceans and big cities. Buddy steered the giant bubble all the way home, through the front door, up the stairs, and into the bathroom, where it rested on a bar of soap. Luckily, Buddy's mum came into the bathroom just as the soap made the bubble pop, and she caught him in her arms. "That's enough bubble trouble out of you for one day," said Buddy's mum, giving him an enormous hug. That looks so special. He's finally back home. That's the end of the story. How did you find it? I hope you enjoyed the little adventure of Buddy inside his bubble. Bye for now. See you in another time. And please remember to like and subscribe at the Storyteller Fox for more interesting videos.